And I'll never forget this story because I was more the older son than the younger one. I was the one who stayed home. Yeah, I had lots of rebellion, but it was more the type of rebellion where like, I'm going to fight you on literally everything because I feel like I deserve a lot more than you're giving me. And I don't know what it was that I was fighting on. I think it was maybe 13 or 14, but I was fighting my parents on something. Who knows what it was, but I thought for sure I was absolutely right and they were completely wrong. And even if I thought there might be the possibility that they were right, there was no way I was going to admit it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was fighting them and pushing them, and they said, if you don't stop, you're going to be in trouble. I said, I'm not going to stop because I'm right and you're wrong. And this one was a knockdown, drag out, there's no way I'm giving in, kind of a thing. Ironically, I have no idea what it was. Isn't that funny? Young people remember that, even though it feels like this is the most important thing you'll ever fight your parents on. Ultimately, it probably doesn't matter a hill of beans. But at that point, it mattered a lot to me. And so my dad finally had it. It had gone on for hours. My dad came into my room, said, son, get your shoes. Well, I'm not going to get my shoes. What am I going to get my shoes for? It's bedtime. He's like, no, we're going to go run. Now, being a kid who loved food and hated exercise, to tell me that I was going to go run was just the perfect discipline to bring to little Johnny Burgess, who wasn't so little. Because again, I like to eat and I didn't like to exercise. And so my dad said, we're going to go down to the track at the local college and we're going to run that track until you admit you're wrong in the situation.
Oh. How many left?
Brilliant, so brilliant, my dad. And I went, well, put my shoes on. I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna walk the whole time. I don't care I don't care how much. You know, just tons and tons of just back talking rebellion. And my dad just stayed quiet the whole time. We get to the track. The lights are on. There's a couple other ridiculous people out there running around. And I put my shoes on, and my dad's like, hold on. And he does something that I will never ever forget. He sits down on a bench and puts his running shoes on.
Whoa.
And he says, son, let's go. And I'm looking at him like, you're going to run with me? He's like, yeah, I'll be with you until you're ready to admit that you were wrong. Maybe one lap. I think I made it out once. But I tell you, it wasn't the running that broke my heart and heart. It was the same thing that this father was doing with his older son. He ran to the younger son that was in rebellion, that he was fighting for the heart of the older son. And he was willing, just like my dad, to run with him until he saw that everything that I have has always been